shows up at shows and pretends to know everyone in the band.
You do know every one of us, though.
Dude, there's this like weird guy who follows her in Discordia who's always like bugging Becca. It's so funny.
Yeah, I've never interviewed anybody with a phone before, so I'm just gonna hope that everybody can be heard.
Okay.
All right.
And let's see. First question: why'd you guys change your name?
Legal issues.
Really?
Yeah, there are other bands that have the name Fortress United, and we wanted to coin something
Fortress.
Yeah, Fortress, my bad. And we wanted to coin something that was our own without having to go through all the struggle of trying to get rights of the name.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, all right, United.
Okay, why specifically Fortress United? Is there a particular reason behind that, or just
We're like a
randomly?
family.
Yeah, we basically were just united. We kind of found that we all are together and are united, so we decided to add the United in there as to tell everybody that we're just really close together.
It's a family.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah,
Are
because
you in an interview right now, sir?
I'm sorry, I love you.
I think Fortress United kind of sounds like a soccer team in England or
Yeah.
something.
See, I was telling everybody, actually the real reason is we're all just really big fans of Manchester United. And we wanted our music to reflect that.
Arsenal, man.
It all started when we watched Eurotrip together.
Oh, God.
Okay, well, why'd you guys choose Fortress in the beginning?
You two can answer that. Why you chose Fortress in the beginning?
I don't know. That was a long time. That was like a couple years ago. Back when
So I know before when we had joined, we were trying really hard to figure out a name. We didn't have a name.
no.
And I think it might have been was it the basement? Our old basement?
Was it?
I don't remember. I just know somebody in the band who did it. It wasn't me or AJ though. And
Kind of just stuck.
it just kind of stuck. Yeah, we ended up using Fortress and it really just stuck. We're like, yeah, okay, Fortress. And then there was that whole key to the Fortress thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, does that explain the keys around your necks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whole key to the Fortress
Yeah,
thing.
key to the Fortress thing. Yeah, Fortress, key to the Fortress. Yeah.
Alright, cool. Question for you. What kind of guitar is that?
This
what
is
brand?
a Spear. It's actually what company that we're endorsed by. This is their. Yeah, this is obviously the Les Paul knockoff, but yeah, it's the Spear. I forget the letters that go with it. This one's got the Seymour Duncan blackouts in it.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's super chunky, stays in tune. I beat the hell out of it. So yeah, there's lots of chug on it. Yeah, it gets us that because the chugga, but we can still do like the melodic stuff. And,
Cool.
yeah.
Do you prefer like the 21? I think it's like 21 or 22 frets. Do you prefer that, or you prefer like 24?
It depends. I have a couple guitars that have the full extended 24 fret, and then a couple like this. It kind of depends on what I'm doing. I'm the rhythm player, so I don't usually need to go down that low.
Okay. Gotcha.
So I just like I like the weight on it, and I like being able to just chug along. And yeah, like I said, I don't need to go down there very often. So
Yeah, I heard that having 24 frets affects the tone because it pushes down that neck pickup. Do you think that's true, or do you think that's just nonsense?
yeah, I mean, I think almost anything really can affect tone, but it kind of. I don't think it's bad. I mean, you might have a better answer for this. I don't know what you prefer.
Well, I could just say every guitar is made a specific way so that it works. So when you slap on 2 extra frets, my guitar is compensated in some other way most of the time. So
All right. Yeah. Can you guys step up more? Because I'm really not even sure you're all being heard.
all right.
The headstock on my guitar is dangerous right now.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, only a smidge.
Guys have any experience with groupies?
groupies. Yeah, I'm totally a groupie magnet.
Yeah.
Is that why you have like 9 people standing around
Yeah.
you right now?
I have been told that my milkshake brings the boys to the yard. that's not my words. I'm just told that.
It's true. His milkshakes are great.
Yes, I do make a really mean milkshake. But yeah.
How'd you guys get on the metalarchives.com?
That was through our label, Dead Sea Records. They're a small like DIY label based out of LA, but that's where they have all those connections to get us onto those websites and onto those type of forums and things like that. So when we hooked up with them, that's where we got that.
All right. Oh, well, do you guys like having a label? I guess that's kind of an inflammatory question. I think if you badmouth the label, they're probably going to kick you off. But
there's definitely been fantastic opportunities that have come out of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's not. It's no major label by any means. It's more of a collective for a stepping stone. Even the owner, Michael, he described it that way to himself when I first met him years before I even joined Fortress. That his label is a stepping stone, and that's what it's done for us. And I mean, unfortunately, being an LA-based label, there's not a lot of opportunities up here. But all of our stuff that we've had down there, we've gotten through that, and it's been fantastic.
Okay. I'm not quite sure if I asked this before, but how'd you guys form the band?
Yeah, it was through a band program at a music store called Legend Music. We were trying to start a band, a garage band, and it wasn't really working out trying to find people. So we went to Legend and happened to find the band program and went through there and basically just started finding people, finding a singer, finding another guitar player, and then eventually once we kind of found everybody, it just kind of all brought together and we started getting shows, and it just kind of went on from there, really.
Okay.
Yeah, 3 years. Yeah, 3 years.
Let's see. Oh, how'd you get on the label?
That happened through just through people that we've met through other things. Like how I got hooked up with the band was through my dad, who's the owner of Gilmore Custom Cases. He makes all our road cases, and we got that connection through him because he's been friends with him, the owner, for a while. So we that opened the door for us, and we sent our press kit to him, and the EP that they had recorded with Adam Rappel out in Riverbank. Rappel was his name, right?
Yeah.
And he was impressed and he liked it, and that's just kind of how that came about.
Are they starting right now? Or they're warming up.
I think so.
Starting right now.
Yeah.
Fuck. One last question. How do you classify your genre of music?
Post-vegetarian grindcore.
Yeah.
Post-vegetarian grindcore?
No.
Definitely.
I mean, like we talked about it a little bit.
It's a little bit of everything. There's an aspect of everything.
Yeah, we just call it metal. Like we don't necessarily care about being classified as thrash or power or anything like that. It's just we just make music that's fun to play. And we have aspects of thrash metal, we have aspects of metalcore, we have aspects of symphonic rock. We have all the different things. And I think for generally our bottom line is just if it's fun to play, that's what we want to do. And we've been able to kind of find our sound that way. And it's I don't know, it's been fun.
Yeah.
Cool. Alright, thanks for letting me. Thanks for letting me interview you guys.
Yeah, of course. Thanks for.
You're welcome. Keep up the good work. Keep metal alive. Any last words?
Enjoy the show.
Like us
Enjoy it. Yeah. Definitely check us out. On our social media, Instagram, Facebook. We have all that. So check us out.
FortressUnited.com.
Yep.
So.
All right, cool. Thanks.
Thank you.
Hopefully it worked out. So you have a very unique outfit, not very typical of a metalhead.
That's correct. That's the idea.
Is there a particular reason why you chose that?
Well, it's something I stumbled into by accident, pretty much. But once I discovered I like it and it gets a good audience reaction everywhere, and I figure it's perfect for metal shows because I don't want to go on there looking like anybody else. You got to do something distinctive. And
Yeah,
distinctive.
you are very distinct.
Yes.
All right, for the record, I mean, they're not going to be able to see you, so for the record, this gentleman is wearing a suit and tie and a top hat. Now, you kind of look like you're dressed for like a big swing band or something.
Yeah, I suppose so. But again, that's the idea. That's the idea. You got to do something distinctive. If you go on there looking like, you just got off work or you just got out of study hall or whatever, it's not going to be interesting. It's not going to stick in anybody's mind. Every time I go on stage, I want to stick in people's minds.
What kind of technique do you use for like hitting the drums? Do you think you use something that's more unique, or is it something more standard?
Oh, that aspect of my drumming is really pretty standard.
Oh, okay.
I can't think of any particular technique I do that no other drummer is doing. I wish that wasn't so. One thing I do like to do throughout the show, and what I did tonight a lot, is I like ambidextrous drumming. Sometimes I'll play cross-handed on the hi-hat. Sometimes I'll play uncross-handed on the hi-hat. That's not something anybody can do. That's something you have to practice. But it's really more of a visual thing than anything else because it sounds just the same,
Do you have a double bass pedal? Of course you do.
Yes,
you play now.
double bass. Double bass is something I'm rather new to, but it's something I do try very hard to become good at because let's face it, you can't be in a speed metal band if you're not good at double bass. You gotta be. So being in this band, gives me the motivation and the necessity to become as adept at double bass as I can be.
Let's see. Ever thought about getting like a second drum bass?
No. My car you see right here, ordinary Toyota Camry, it wouldn't be able to fit a double bass kit, or if it did, it'd be such a hassle that, I'm fine with just a double bass pedal. I'm fine with it, yeah.
Are you guys recording in a studio, or are you doing more like a home thing?
It's kind of an in-house thing. I mean, as for like doing like the polished like final recording, we're still like debating about whether to do it in studio. I mean, always the issue is money. It's studio time is expensive, but with the right programs and like all that, actually doing it in-house, it's like a little bit warmer, a little bit, you feel it, you feel it more. We tried doing like a studio thing a while back, and it was cold, it was impersonal. We were like in separate rooms, and it's kind of hard to like get like the same kind of feeling behind it doing it like that.
All right, so you're the guitarist?
No,
or
I'm
you're
the singer.
All right. What kind of approach do you take to singing your vocals?
What kind of approach?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I haven't really like done much formal training. I took classes and stuff like that to learn the basics, but pretty much it's clean but angry, and I wouldn't be able to do like the death metal the whole time, and also you do it nothing but that, it gets kind of boring, so I just kind of throw it in for emphasis,
Yeah, when I was listening to you guys, you sounded pretty good, but it would be better if you guys had like turned up the vocals a little bit.
Yeah, well,
Because they were kind of hard to hear.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to get your levels right. I mean, it's not really a music venue. I think this is the first time they've done like metal here, so I mean, I thought it sounded all right up on stage. People seemed to get. I couldn't quite tell what the level sounded like from out there.
Yeah, it didn't sound bad. I'm just saying it would sound better if like the vocals were a little bit higher. I think that's a problem with like a lot of bands who have like a full band, 2 guitarists, bassist, drummer, and singer. Like that's a problem they all have because like it's just really hard to balance that. Like I've spoken to like a lot of let's call it audio engineers who are doing live sound, and it's just really hard to balance everything and make like the vocals actually like stand out.
Yeah, I mean also there's like there's no sound check or anything like that, so we're just kind of like playing it by ear while we're setting up. So
let's see. Do you have like a favorite mic to use, or just whatever?
Well, what I have is it's a Shure SM58. I haven't really like compared too many mics. I mean, when it comes to like mics that I own, you know, pretty much that's all I have. You know, it's like one mic at a time kind of thing. If I'm ever like in a studio setting, they got all these like, you know, these cool mics. You know, that's cool, but I don't know if I could afford all those kind of things. You know, it's like they got like, you know, $1,000 mic that'll like pick up a mouse fart from across the room. But you know, I mean, with me, it's just what I can afford. You know, about $100 mic. You know, I could swing that. So.
What made you decide to start playing drums?
When I was 6 years old, my mother asked me if I wanted to learn to play any instrument. And I said, yeah, I want to play the drums. Why? I don't know. Why does any 6-year-old decide anything? You know? So I took my first drumming lesson on February 14th, 1980, and I've been in love with it ever since.
Since like drummers are kind of like rare around this area, so what made you choose this band above the other bands?
Oh, I've been in a dozen or so bands in the past decade. I chose this one because I was already acquainted with them, and I'd already seen some of their shows, and I knew they were looking for a drummer, and it was close to where I live, so it seemed like a logical choice. So far, it seems like it was the right choice too.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Do you guys have an album out?
Not yet. We are working on recordings. So we hope to, you know, within like, you know, a matter of months, you know. But yeah, I mean, pretty much for about the past year, it's been rebuilding the band and like, you know, getting everybody up to speed with the music that we do have. But by a show that we're doing in December, by then we plan to have a couple new songs to debut, and you know, hopefully have a recording soon after that.
I'm assuming you guys don't have a record deal?
No, we don't.
Huh. Let's see.
It's pretty much been the club and bar circuit, you know.
Alright. Let's see, who else can I ask? You guys get any groupies?
I wish. No, I mean, we have some people that we see regularly, but you know, I wouldn't say any of them are quite groupies, you know.
Alright. How'd you choose the name of the band?
How did we choose the name of the band?
Yeah.
Well, pretty much the soulless of the earth and the planet and all the human beings on this world. In my opinion, this is how the name is basically based on. Nothing about Satan, nothing about evil shit, really. It's more of how individually maybe people are good people, but as a whole it seems like everybody's soulless now. You know what I mean? Things have changed with all the racism and all the bullshit that's going on, everything. So it's soulless, and then the whole demise fucking coming to a head. That's basically it, in a nutshell.
How'd you guys form the band?
A friend of mine from a long time ago who played guitar got me on Facebook about 5 years ago, and we played in the band a long time ago. We were like 16, 17, and we hadn't played for like 20-something years. And we started jamming, and then eventually got the Motley Crue here.
All right, why'd you decide to play bass?
Because they needed a bass player.
He's a jack of all trades.
I'm a drummer. I'm a drummer.
Oh, you're a drummer.
But I play multiple instruments.
All right.
And so yeah, the opportunity came up, and I was like, yeah, heck yeah, and it's hella fun.
All right.
So, yeah.
Let's see. You two are the guitarists?
Yes.
All right. How you guys pick your tone? Guitar tone.
How by your ear, I guess. Really, it's what we like and what we hear. And then there's other people out there that have pedals, and they talk about this and that. Like Gary Holt from Exodus has a certain pedal, so why not try that and see what it sounds like, and just try different pedals. And that's how you come up with your own sound, sort of, even though you're using Gary Holt's pedal. But trying different effects, basically, to get the sound that you like.
Okay. Got any like crazy tour stories going on tour?
We toured. Yeah, we toured to Manteca. This is insane.
Traffic to get here was
This is
gnarly.
freaking crazy.
Great.
We played one show once out. Remember, we took the motorhome. We had to rent a trailer. We did that one show in. No, man, that was probably before me. That was a long time ago. Never mind. We played one show a long ways away, and it was bizarre. I just say that. But we haven't toured yet or anything. We're just having fun.
Okay. How do you define your musical genre?
80s thrash metal.
It's probably the best way to describe it.
80s thrash metal.
Yeah, the Bay Area has enough thrash metal to influence, you know, just about any, you know. I'd say like the Bay Area 80s thrash scene, you know, it's something to be proud of, you know.
Why? I don't have
Just
it.
keeping it rolling.
Alright.
Just keeping
I'll
the 80s.
pull down my pants. There's
He's
something.
recording.
Yeah, a lot of the guys are going to that kind of slow doom stuff, and I think
drop
Soul's
tuning.
demise is staying with the speed sound, like, you know, the Slayer,
Vintage
Suicidal
thrash.
Tendencies, Exodus, kind of staying with that kind of sound, you know, in your face. and
Testament,
fast.
Exodus, Death Angel, Overkill, you know,
Right. Well, I personally grew up in the Bay Area, Castro Valley, so Metallica was huge for me personally. So metal, this Bay Area metals was just that's what I grew up with. So,
Alright.
so we're sticking to it.
Alright, cool.
Because all you guys are boring as shit.
Tour stories. What's wrong with you guys?
Who are you and what are you affiliated? What are you?
Yeah, you're interviewing you.
I don't.
So
I don't.
why in the world do you want to interview some? Well, a couple of us are chubby, but.
I don't have any affiliation. I just have like a YouTube channel. I'm just doing interviews for that. So I only have 15 subscribers, so yeah. 15.
We'll have
15.
16, 17, 18. Hit us up. Let us know.
May very well be 20 or 21 after this.
Oh, that'd be
That's
cool.
awesome.
Yeah, I'll send it to you guys once I have it up. See, what kind of question to ask? Yeah, I like to ask people like random questions that have nothing to do with music as well.
Sure.
So, you guys ever play?
Twice and it burned.
What?
Sorry, I thought you. No, okay. I was sure where you were headed with that one. Apologize for that.
No penis talk. It's an interview.
I didn't say anything about that. Where'd your mind go? Anyway.
I usually ask about groupies, but I guess you just answer that question.
They are their own groupies.
I'm my own groupie. Yeah. I am so sexy to
We
myself.
group each other, or is that grow?
It's groom.
Basically, we're all friends in the metal world, and I really wouldn't say there's anything like
We're the
groupies
gropers
like
in
there
the
used to be
band.
back in the day. It's not like that. Everybody's just friends, and everyone comes out and has a good time, and you enjoy all the bands and stuff.
Yeah, there's no real like bikini model chicks. You know, like the '80s hair metal bands had all these bikini model chicks walking around in stilettos. That shit ain't around anymore. So it's
Well,
like
if you
there's no
saw
groupies
them
like that
now, it might be
anymore.
a little bit weird.
Yeah,
Just
they
saying.
look like me and Eddie, only they'd have fucking titties.
Right. Well, maybe not. Well, we got bigger tits than they do. Maybe.
That's true.
Yeah, you do.
Wait,
Whoa!
you guys ever play Dungeons and Dragons?
Oh, you know what? I was a big Dungeons and Dragons nerd when I was a teenager. I have to admit it. Yeah.
A bunch of my friends still play. A bunch of my friends still play.
Yeah, I haven't played.
dreidel.
I haven't played beyond.
That's a dreidel, bro.
I haven't played beyond edition 3.5 though. I haven't gone beyond that. What are they up to now? Like 5 or 6?
I don't know what they're on. I think they're on like Dungeons and Dragons Next or something.
My friends play that in Sacramento. They go to like San Francisco to the. I don't know if it's called Dungeons and Dragons Con or anything.
Oh, Dundracon, yeah.
Yeah, they do that every year.
Yeah, I've only played 3.5. I've never gone beyond that.
The same area. Yeah.
I mean, I've played Pathfinder, which is almost the same, but a little bit different.
Yeah.
But it's mostly the same thing.
Did Champions back in the day.
I think they're on.
Oh, are they playing right now?
Yeah, I think they started.
Okay, you guys are working on an album. Do you guys have any idea when that's gonna be out?
Currently, we are doing some home recordings just to try to get something going.
Like a demo?
Probably not until spring.
Alright.
Probably have something decent by spring.
More like an EP probably.
Alright.
And by spring, hopefully. And then the album will come out December 13th,
Well-
2018. No, we would love to have an album, but it's just a matter of getting us together and working on recording. That's awesome. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. I think that's about everything. So.
Awesome.
Well, my name is Eddie, and your name was?
Nathan.
Nathan, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
James.
Nice to meet you.
Adam.
Nice to meet you, Adam.
My name's Eddie, and it might be a sin, but I'll take that bet, you son of a bitch. I'm
So Alex, the guy with the top hat, like, where is he from? Because he has kind of like an accent.
Who?
Alex, the guy with the top hat?
No, he's no accent. He ain't from nobody. He ain't from anywhere.
Yeah, he does sound kind of like Cajun or something. A little bit.
I haven't noticed it. So.
All right.
All right. Well.
Done with God. Love you, man. This one's called Holy Rollin' Homicidal.